A rare and highly questionable moment occurred on Tuesday night local time, when Park Jimin and Jungkook were seen at the International Arrival Terminal of John F. Kennedy International Airport, New York, without official escort from HYBE Corporation. This encounter not only surprised the public, but also sparked widespread speculation among ARMY and global entertainment observers. Initial reports stated that Jungkook was scheduled to fly to the US for a private project that remains undisclosed by the agency. However, the main focus was Jimin's sudden appearance at the same location, just moments before Jungkook's arrival. This information was supported by amateur video footage taken by a passenger who recognized the two and has now gone viral on social media. The footage shows them engaged in a serious conversation in the private lounge area of the airport before leaving separately in different cars, just minutes apart. This incident has triggered a big question. Was Jungkook's visit to the US purely for a solo project? Or was there another factor involving Jimin directly? Numerous speculations arose from observers, ranging from secret discussions on a collaborative music project, involvement in an international award event, to personal matters concerning BTS's future. Until now, HYBE has not released an official statement regarding the presence of both artists in the United States. However, an internal source who requested anonymity stated that Jungkook's visit had been planned long ago and was related to further meetings with global record label partners managing his international music distribution. Meanwhile, Jimin's appearance was described as not scheduled in the company's official agenda. This condition led to further speculation about the possibility of a private conversation between them, especially considering the emotional and professional closeness between Jimin and Jungkook for over a decade as part of BTS. Jimin looked like he was in a rush when he arrived at the airport. Very unusual, said a fan who claimed to be on-site during the incident. When he met Jungkook, their expressions were not like two artists just saying hello. Something serious was being discussed. It's worth noting that in recent months, the direction of individual BTS members' careers has become a focus, especially as some members finish their mandatory military service. Jungkook, as one of the artists with huge international potential, is known to be actively preparing to launch a new music project with full support from several international producers. Some rumors even mention his involvement in a non-musical project aimed at expanding his personal brand on a global scale. But the more attention-grabbing point from this meeting is the possibility of Jimin being involved in the same project. Could this be a secret duet that has been kept under wraps? Or did Jimin come to discuss personal matters regarding their transition from military duty back to entertainment? The fact that HYBE has not issued a clarification within 24 hours after the issue spread only increases the intensity of public speculation. Jimin is not the kind of artist who shows up suddenly without a reason, said a former BTS management staff member. If he came all the way to New York and was seen having a serious talk with Jungkook, this isn't just a social visit. There's a huge professional context behind it. In a broader context, this meeting occurred amid public tension about the new paths being taken by individual BTS members during the group's hiatus. Jungkook recently finished a series of concerts in Asia and Europe that earned wide praise, while Jimin has yet to officially announce his next step after military service. The fact that Jimin appeared during an individual activity of Jungkook raises questions about the potential for reconsolidation or even a new dynamic in BTS's evolving structure. Music analysts believe this moment could be the beginning of a new era for BTS subunits, as collaborations between 2 or 3 BTS members often serve as midterm strategies before the group's full return. The American market is very strategic. If Jimin and Jungkook are preparing something together, it would be a massive surprise for the industry, said Lee Hyun-taek, a South Korean entertainment industry analyst. Is this part of a comeback strategy? Asked an observer from Billboard. Or is this truly a personal meeting that reflects internal crisis? We don't know yet, but clearly something is happening. The impact of this incident was immediately felt online. In just 2 hours, over 2 million tweets discussed the topic, with armies from various countries speculating about the direction of a new music project or even an exclusive documentary in the making. Some fans even suspect that this meeting is part of a surprise content drop strategy, a method HYBE has frequently used in recent years. But concerns are growing as well. Some voices in the fandom are expressing fears that these solo projects could emotionally distance BTS members from each other. This concern has emerged as each member now operates under different management divisions within HYBE labels. "We're happy if they succeed individually," wrote a fan on the Weverse forum. But secretive meetings like this might signal they're going through something the public doesn't yet know. As this tension builds, pressure on HYBE also increases. Many demand the agency provide an official explanation for the artist's presence in the US and clarify whether their meeting was part of an official agenda or a private affair. The lack of an official statement is viewed as a floating tactic that allows unverified rumors to grow wildly. In a bigger picture, the meeting at JFK symbolizes the complexity of BTS's dynamics after the peak of their global dominance. Every move the members make is no longer seen individually, but must be read in the context of the group's collective future and long-term strategy. And in this case, the Jimin and Jungkook meeting seems to be a clear sign that something is being built behind the scenes, and the public hasn't been given full access to the real story. A major question now hangs in the air. Is this the start of a mini reunion for BTS? Or a reflection of a new chapter that will take each member down entirely separate paths? Without clear confirmation from authorized sources, the public can only wait while watching every possible clue that might appear. One thing is certain. The brief meeting at JFK Airport has raised more questions than answers. And behind the crowd of fans and the flash of amateur cameras, two of the world's most famous Korean artists seem to be walking a path filled with mystery, ambition, and possibly major transformation. However, after this news spread widely and became a global discussion for more than 24 hours, an official clarification was finally released by HYBE label's representative on Wednesday morning Korean time. In a brief statement issued through the company's official media channel, the agency confirmed that the information regarding the meeting between Jimin and Jungkook at JFK Airport is untrue and has been distorted from the actual facts. Jungkook is indeed traveling to New York for meetings related to his solo music project. But there was no meeting or direct interaction with Park Jimin at the airport as reported by various social media outlets, HYBE stated in its press release. Park Jimin is currently still in South Korea and has no scheduled overseas flights in the near future. This clarification was supported by departure data and the passenger manifest obtained by media from airport authorities, which confirmed that Park Jimin's name was not listed on any flights to New York within the past 48 hours. Additionally, the viral video believed to show their interaction has been confirmed as an edited composite of two separate videos taken at unrelated times. Media analysts stated that this phenomenon once again demonstrates the strong speculative power of the public toward high-profile celebrities, especially within a global fandom ecosystem like BTS. Although there was no malicious intent from the fans who shared the video and narrative, HYBE still reminded the public to be cautious in consuming unverified information. With this, it is confirmed that the news about Jimin and Jungkook meeting at JFK Airport is inaccurate and baseless.